Good morning, everyone. Jesse Webb, TradersPro. Hope you're doing well this morning. A couple things to look at today. Not a lot going on yesterday. Still on sentiment report, pulling back off of those most recent highs. As far as direction alerts, we're seeing just a kind of this slow, drawn-out bottoming process. Still in this uptrend, this bullish uptrend. Still in a bear market. Nothing has shifted in terms of that long-term trend. We have, though, with yesterday's little bit of a pullback, momentum has pulled back into that buy zone, which is what we want to see. We don't want to see it up in these extreme ranges for too long. At least within an overall uptrend, it can ebb and flow kind of back inside this range. When you get a real good strong rally, it'll pop up to this upper extreme range, and oftentimes you'll have time for it to pull back a little bit back into this buy range. So that's what's happening here currently on momentum. We're at the upper end of that range, though, so there's definitely a little bit of caution. Breadth has done the same, rallied strong, kind of pulled back a little bit. And again, that's a pretty healthy situation to be in right now as the market is trying to stabilize and find a shorter-term bottom. Directional or buy-sell ratio still strong, pulling back a little bit off of yesterday's move, but as long as this green is above red, then we're going to see this buy-sell ratio, which is above 1, and right now it's 2. So still, again, it's part of the reason why this is still saying, directional alerts is still saying bullish in a bear market, because we are in this downtrend still, which has been happening all year. Which, in terms of bear market, as far as definition, I really don't care for one specifically, other than the fact that we are in a long-term downtrend, and it has been for a length of time. A couple of stocks I wanted to go through. In fact, one of the things on the muscle stocks to look at, most of the time we're looking for stocks in this upper range, this 80-90 range on the new buys, but I thought something was interesting this morning. Sometimes you can start to see trends shifting a little bit early, but take a look at this group that's happening right about here. Okay, you've got Nordstrom, Kohl's, Foot Locker, Shoe Carnival. Okay, and the ranks are relatively early. So these are all retail types of companies. If you scroll down a little bit, there's a couple others here as well. Let me delete that. Helen of Troy, Abercrombie Fitch, Bausch & Lomb. Okay, so if we just click on Kohl's and look to see what's happening, one thing we do know, obviously it's been in a pretty long-term downtrend, but things are starting to shift where that trend is starting to work back up. So the only thing against this stock is that it's in a long-term downtrend. But the good thing towards this trend may be starting to shift. It's been bottoming now really in this level of $25, $26 for months and months. As the market has been correcting and moving lower, retail has kind of stabilized and stopped. So this might be a little early indication that retail is going to start to move, and that's a really good looking candlestick right here as far as an igniting bar or a confirmation bar where it traded lower and then gapped higher and then started that move. If we go down let's take a look at a couple others and see Nordstrom, a similar type of pattern on that as well, and some of these other stocks that we're looking at too. If we take a look, let's see, Nordstrom, GameStop, that was kind of a wild card out there anyway. Abercrombie, similar type pattern. So keep an eye on retail. This actually could be a real early sign for retail as the economy starts to potentially improve in terms of perspective with interest rates and inflation, and a lot of these companies may have dealt with a lot of their supply issues, and should be a decent little run here. We'll see how this works out. If you don't have full access to the site, go ahead and sign up with us with the link below, and we look forward to having you. Have a great day today.